Well, it's the afternoon of June 28th. I thought I'd give you a little tour of my garden. That's my dog, Guppy. Actually, it's Debbie's dog. I just have to take care of him all the time. She works. I work at home, so I don't have to worry about it. Going to work and leaving the dog. These are my potatoes. They're doing really good this year. I planted some last year, kind of helter-skelter as an afterthought, and they did all right. This year, I picked a better spot for them and put some urea in with the plants when I planted them, and they're doing good. And some red beets. I usually do real good with red beets. The last couple of years, not so good. Don't know why. I always end up replanting because it seems like only half of them come up. I'm riding around in a powered wheelchair in case you wonder why I'm bouncing a little bit here and the sound in the background. Those are my cucumbers. They're doing really well this year, except for the lack of pollinators around. So I have beautiful plants and haven't gotten a cucumber yet. There's some more potatoes over there. Yellow wax beans. I don't really like yellow wax beans, but my wife wanted them, so I planted them. My blueberry bush I've had for many years. Got a lot of blueberries on this year. Usually the birds eat them before I do. Not that owl there, but he doesn't keep the birds away like he's supposed to. So I read you spray unsweetened grape Kool-Aid on it, and that is supposed to help keep the birds away. They do not like the enzymes in it. Problem is, once it rains, you gotta spray it again. So I got like 6 packets. They make 2 gallons each, so hopefully it'll last. These are turnips. I don't think I like turnips. They're doing very well. They're doing amazingly well, I thought, actually. The wife wanted them, so we planted them. Hopefully they turn out good, and maybe we'll find a use for them. Planted some carrots in a bag. I did not plant them. As you can see, they're just big clumps. So I imagine we're just going to have like cow udders and cow udders of carrots. And I'm getting my finger in the way again. Sorry about that. Just can't seem to keep my finger out of the picture. It's our hanging baskets hanging up there from various nurseries around. And some zinnias we got. We're doing pretty good. I like zinnias. You think they'd bring more bees around also. Also, I got like 2 acres here of white clover. Neighbor's got 2 acres of white clover. You think there'd be bees all over the place. But I don't have any. Hardly any, I should say. And I got a couple tomato plants here on the corner. This corner gets a lot of sun because the sun comes up back there. That's the east. And back there is 2 apple trees and a peach tree. I hardly ever get any apples. Got a lot of peaches this year. I actually had to knock a lot of them off because my neighbor who had an orchard said, less is more. So the less you have on there, the bigger they'll get and the juicier they'll get. Unfortunately, the squirrels found them this year and they seem to be feasting on them quite a bit. And that's some zucchini. I've actually gotten a few zucchinis so far, and I'm pretty good. Made some zucchini lasagna, which is excellent, I think. Not as many carbs as having the noodles. A little more work slicing it and stuff, but comes out pretty good. Got a lot of flowers around. Not a lot of bees. I don't understand it. And this used to be my most flourishing garden here. When I first built it 12 years ago, I got all peat moss from a peat moss bog not too far from here, but I guess they outlawed peat moss bogs in Pennsylvania, so now I buy mushroom dirt mostly. So I can't imagine how many truckloads of mushroom dirt I've put in over the years in my raised beds. So that's a tomato plant there. Yellow squash, it's doing pretty good. I haven't got any yellow squash yet. I started them from seed. The zucchinis I got in a nursery. Some cabbage. That always does good here. They get like huge bowling ball size or better. And I plant kohlrabi for a girl that works at the optometrist where I get my eye injected. Ophthalmologist, I should say. But it seems the little furry creatures got into it this year, just like the peach trees. Only I think these were chipmunks up here. I had 18 plants. I think I got maybe 3 or 4 left. And that's rhubarb in the background there. That was kind of here when I got here. It was in the woods over there. I put it in the garden here. And it does really good every year. And I used to have people that wanted the rhubarb. But this year they don't seem to want any. And that's the grand tour of the garden. It's doing pretty good. Maybe in a month or so I'll do an update. And we'll see how things are going. So this is Brian. And it was nice talking to you. Have a nice day.